Hail, hail. We have gathered here, and the net has been cast near and far. I shake the sistrum to clear and create sacred space where we can carve a little undisturbed niche of time for self-care and go deep into our inner temple, invoking the divine to bless us and the day ahead. As we begin, I invite you to find a comfortable seat. As you feel your feet touching the floor or your sit bones touching the chair. Having a little support behind your back so you can sit up straight as you root down through the sit bones and lengthen through the crown of your head. Begin to close or soften your eyes to a soft gaze. We'll begin to check in with ourselves as we center. And begin to notice the sounds that are inside your room and the sounds outside the room. And ask yourself the question, how does your physical body feel in this moment? Perhaps notice if you feel rested from your night's sleep. If there's any areas of tenderness or pain that you need to be aware of before you start your physical practice. Is your body warm? Is it cold? Do you feel comfortable in your body? And there's no judgment here. This is just an awareness, a self-sense, without getting stuck on any kind of story. Just an awareness of your physical body in this moment. And then ask yourself the question, what does your body need today? What does it need for this class? And also recognize what you don't need. And now we come into our emotional body, because how we're feeling emotionally shows up in our physical body, issues in the tissues. And again, there's no judgment here of how you're emotionally feeling. Again, it's just an awareness without getting stuck in a story. Just recognize emotionally how you're feeling. And just lift the corners of your mouth up for that inner smile. As we start to raise our vibration a bit, knowing that neurologically you're creating a joy factor, the chemical reaction of the lifting of the corners of the mouth up creates that chemical reaction to start dropping in dopamine, serotonin, the hormones that heal. You can think of something that brings you a smile to your face to bring that inner smile up. And now we come to our breath body, because the breath is the bridge between your mind and your body. And again, the breath will give you an indication of how you are. So this is just exploring how you're breathing. Maybe bringing your hands to your belly and maybe one to the upper chest. And as you take a deep breath in, feeling the expansion of your diaphragm, of the belly. And as you exhale, feeling the release. So begin to awaken to your breath body, being mindful of how you're breathing. Is the breath full and deep? Does it feel shallow? Are you breathing smoothly and slowly, or is it more rapid and shallow? How do you feel in your breath body? And perhaps you might feel a rhythm happening in the between the breath and your heart. Softening the belly, quieting the mind. Softening the belly, quieting the mind. And notice how that feels for you to pay attention to your breath. The lotus of the heart is now in full bloom. A desire to reclaim the self long forgotten, to taste the deep contentment of just simply being. Like the ongoing cycle of birth and death, the natural sequence of hold and release, the flow of the breath, the flow of the out breath. The circle is completed with the simplest of ease, the surrender that gives into the womb of nothingness, becomes everything and nothing at all. There's only consciousness, a deep, profound stillness, the seamless silence that is both empty and full. It is the light that urges the flower to open its heart to the world.